Hello, this is third grade and we are going to work on lesson 1 today, and we are going to first use subtraction to find the missing addend. Let's look at number 1. So for number 1, it says 8 plus blank equals 17. So we need to use subtraction to find the number that is going to go inside the blank. So if we subtract 8 from 17, we'll get the answer. So 17 minus 8 is 9. Therefore, 9 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. For number 2, we have 10 plus blank equals to 24. So now we need to subtract 10 from 24 to get the number that is going to go inside the blank. So 24 minus 10 is 14. So 14 is the answer for number 2. Let's look at number 5. For number 5, we have 2 plus blank equals 14. So now we need to subtract 2 from 14. And 4 minus 2 is 2, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So 12 is the answer for number 5. So to check the answers, we could add 2 and 12 together, which becomes 14. So now let's move on to number 7. For number 7, we have 12 plus blank equals to 23. So 23 minus 12. And we need to first subtract the numbers that is on the ones place. So 3 minus 2 is 1, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So 11 is the answer for number 7. Let's look at number 10. For number 10, we need to subtract 11 from 18. So 8 minus 1 is 7, and 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, 7 is the answer for number 10. Let's look at number 12. So we need to subtract 4 from 15. And 5 minus 4 is 1, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So 11 is the answer for number 12. Let's move on to the next page. For the second page, we need to use subtraction to find the difference. So let's look at number 1. Again, we need to subtract the numbers that is on ones place first, and then move on to the tens place. So 9 minus 8 is 1, and 8 minus 2 is 6. Therefore, 61 is the answer for number 1. And for number 2, we have 97 minus 34. So 7 minus 4 is 3, and 9 minus 3 is 6. So 63 is the answer for number 2. Let's look at number 9. For number 9, we have 83 minus 22, and 3 minus 2 is 1, and 8 minus 2 is 6. So 61 is the answer for number 9. Let's move on to the next page. For this page, it says to write the value of the bolded digit. So let's look at number 1. The bolded digit for number 1 is 9. So since it is on the tens place, we need to write 9 and then put 1 0. So for ones place, we don't need to write any 0 on the second number, and for tens place, we need to write 0 next to the number, and then for hundreds place, we need to write 2 0. So 90 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. So for number 2, we have 983. and 9 is bolded. So we need to write 9, and then since it is on the hundreds place, we need to write 2 zeros next to 9. Let's look at number 5. For number 5, we have 3,450. So this one is thousands place. So for thousands place, if you count it, there will be 1, 2, and 3 zeros next to 3. So we need to first write 3 and then put 3 zeros next to it. Lastly, let's look at number 8. For number 8, we have 924. And 2 is bolded and 2 is on the tens place. So there will be 1 0. Therefore, 20 is going to be the answer for number 8. Let's move on to the next page. For this page, we have word problems. Let's look at number 1. For number 1, it says, Emily rolled a number cube 4 times. She rolled the numbers 3, 2, 5, and 7. What is the least number Emily can write with these digits? So, Emily has 3, 2, 5, and 7. And from these numbers, we need to find the least number. So 3 is greater than 2, and 2 is less than 5, and 2 is also less than 7. So 2 is the least greatest number. And then 3 is less than 5, and it's also less than 7, so 3 is the next least number. And 5 is less than 7, so then 5 is next least number. And lastly, it's 7. And with 2, 3, 5, and 7, we need to make a number that's going to be smallest. So if we add all these numbers together, if we combine them, not add it, then we will get 2,357. For 2,357 is going to be the answer for number 1. Thank you.